Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? So today we are here to talk about my last video and also to share my opinion in terms of America presidential election. Yes, I am not an American. I live here in America, so every decision affects both the citizen and non-citizens, right? And believe you me or not, there are some policies that adversely affect immigrants, and because of that, one cannot be blamed for sharing his or her concern, right? And this is my channel, mind you, so I have the right to share whatever I feel deemed right to share, how I feel, my opinion. So you as my audience, my subscribers, my viewers, you have your own right to also comment, but let it be with a kind of let me say with respect, because I am not here to insult anyone. I never will insult anyone, even in my replies to you. So that being said, I am going to say something. You know, someone watched my video the other time and told me to go back to school. Yes, it's good. I have to go back to school, but he said, I don't know, no, it's not go back to school, but the person said my English is terrible. That is okay. Yeah, and you know my answer? English is not a language. Yeah, I was told English is a borrowed language. It's not my language. So tell me to speak my language and see if I will not be perfect in it. The language I grew up with was not English. But in Africa, we learn English as a course. They try, our parents who were educated or who are educated, try to teach us when we are little how to speak and how to write. But know it well, know it now that something you learn half is different from what you grew up with. I know the person that must have said that maybe an American or maybe from Western world where you speak English. That's for you. My language is not English. I just learn English, and my learning of English is when I grew up. I was already an I was already, you know, let me say I was not an infant when I started speaking English. So I grew up with my language. I started learning English language and then so on and so forth. So, but if you can understand me, just listen carefully. You will understand my message. So my message is for Americans or for America as a country to be peaceful, they have to let go of Trump. The ex-president did not do anything to favor everyone. You may say that he favored you because on your belief, you believe that all the people with color, white color, owns America, and they have uh, the right to have all the potentials, or they have the right to own everything in America. But I tell you, it is not true. America today happens to be the #1 country in the world, most successful, good economy, good infrastructures. It is because of their ability to let other people come into their country, the ability to allow legal people to migrate into their country. A big country like this cannot do everything by its own. They have they need the manpower, they need the intellectual, they need people with skills, they need different people. So when you talk about allying, people to flutter in America, it is all lies. People don't flutter in America. People migrate either for education, for profession, so on and so forth. That is how people came inside. And then the other side, people that ran away either because of war, because of anything in their own country, because of hunger, because of outbreak of diseases, made people to come in illegally, and they become Muslims. Did you get that? And some people who force their way also through breaking the borders to enter, which are illegal. So in that, I am not opposing that the American uh, policy should kick against that, because that is an illegal way. But for the people entering with documents, I don't see any reason you want to stop them from migrating. Most people coming in here, it is because they just feel like they want to be here. And some people feel like they like the education here, they want to school here, and their parents can afford it. Their government gave them scholarship, and they migrated to America. So that is all different. But for someone who is in leadership, who will come out openly to tell you, I don't like you, that person is not supposed to be a president. He's not hiding it. He never will hide it, because he say how he feels. He doesn't like people of color. He likes people like, he likes their people. People of color like you that is not his own type of color, like me, with who doesn't have his own type of color. He will not wholeheartedly accept you in America. That is what he is saying. If not, why will a president be lying about lying thieves, people who are from prison, people who are armed robbers to break into America? Is it done? There is no people entering America with such horrible characters. People who are breaking through the borders are people who really need to get out of hunger, people who really need to make life okay, and they want to leave their country, like the Mexico, who they share border with America. I don't think my own country have anything to do with entering here through breaking of border. Okay, we don't share border with America. So I am saying this because I want to state the fact. None of those people entering the US illegally, sometimes, that are armed robbers, those are people who are looking for better lives. So when people state it like that, I think it will be more reasonable than to call them names. Okay, that people are looking for better opportunities does not mean then less of humans, less of have a good IQ, less of skill. Most of them here working are the people who are even keeping America. How many Americans are working? I ask it again. How many Americans are ready to go out in the morning and do work? Some of the jobs, when they get it, the next day they are out of the job. They won't withstand it. But these people who came, they work with their heart to earn, to make a living, and to help their families. So, and now you look at the president who does not want them. He does not want them. If not, those of us who suffered the last few years when he was the president, that he delayed all the immigration processes. Did we enter illegally? No. Everybody, whether you are an American or not, it's just that they have some privileges. I don't know. I don't even want to go there. If you are in America, you pay for your insurance yourself. If you don't pay for your insurance, nobody gives a damn of you. Nobody. cares about you. Go to any hospital, they ask you for your insurance. You have to present your insurance paper. I go to my doctor every time. I show my insurance. If I don't show it, they want you to go and buy insurance where you'll be paying every month. Both it, Medicaid, whatever insurance you want to buy it. You have to work to get insurance. So who is taking away anything? The cost of insurance in America is very, very expensive, but immigrants fight to get it, to get their health checked so that they don't die of disease, because of course they won't care. So we are here to just debunk most of the things that people will not understand. If you are not living in America, you will not get these things. You will not get right answers. You will think that it is all policy, oh America. If you are living here, you will get to know the things, the small things you have to understand. Someone who is not talking about Christians not voting for him the last time, that is one of the reasons he failed the election, cannot really proudly say that I'm a Christian. But they are making different policies, which I will be sharing next in my channel, that will affect both the Christians and non-Christians, both people who believe in one thing or the other. Okay, so I am not here to condemn anybody, but what I am saying is that if Republicans can give us a better person to sit as a president, for me, I will support. But if they cannot, for this same ex-president, I will not give my support, because it will adversely affect everybody, whether you are in America or not. Whatever he will create when he emerges as a president, it will affect both everybody. So that is me. Whether you like it or not, you better give Joe Biden, Sir Joe, a chance to continue until Republican get a better person to run for president, or a qualified president. Okay, that is my own concern. So for the last debate, I know Joe Biden was going through so many things, and that he didn't, shut the lies up does not mean that he doesn't know that those things were lies. How can a president come to a debate? You cannot state a fact. Where is your pride and integrity? Your integrity lies on telling the truth, at least simple truth. That is what Americans teach. At the end of the day, the number one citizen will not even say the truth, and you think that you are safe. My dear, you are not safe. So I will show you what this is. So after the election, the presidential the presidential debate last time, we normally get some updates from the text message. This was sent directly to my phone. He said, that is from the president, Joe Biden. He said, hi folks, it's Joe. Last night I spent 90 minutes debating on stage with a guy who has all the moral of ally cat. Ally cat, you cannot hold that kind of person, right? I know I'm not a young man. After all, being young, both of them are not young. 3 years difference is not so much. So America should bring younger people. If you talk about age, old age for presidency, please bring younger people, 40 years, 35 years, 30 years people. There are so many intelligent people in America, even with white color, black color, purple color in America. Bring them out to run as president. These two people are almost the same thing. 3 years is not so much difference, okay? Yeah. He said, I am not a young man. I don't walk easily as I used to do. I don't speak as smoothly as I used to. I don't debate well as I used to. He acknowledged himself, like saying the truth matters. He said, I also know how to tell the truth. I know right from wrong. I know how to do this job. I know how to get things done. And I know, like millions of Americans now, when you get knocked down, you get back up. That is what makes you a man. I would not be running again if I didn't believe with all my heart and my soul that I can do this job. Because quite frankly, the shakes, the stakes, the, the stakes are too high. Okay? Hundreds of thousands of donors have chipped in since the debate. That is, people who are donating to support him, to support Democrats. Okay? And he said again, Donald Trump and I will meet on debate stage again in September. Until then, I will never stop fighting for you, for your families, for families like yours, just as I have every day of my career. I hope you will keep the faith and join me out on the stump. See, do not give up on Biden. The pressure of being a ruler, a leader, is so high. There are so many things to be done. You know, sometimes it doesn't really take all the time they are in the office to get it done. It takes the other person to continue to get it done. As much as he have done now, even the failure, the gains, everything is our, I mean, it's not so bad that we will fail to support him and also continue saying out those things as a country that we feel that he is not doing well, provided they are not detrimental. Okay? I know someone will say my English is poor, but at least you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we need to give Biden the chance to go back as a president. Many people are afraid of his vice, but let me tell you, she is just like you. You are not better than her. If it's the first time for a woman to be a president of the country, so be it. If it will be, so be it. If it is acting, it will be in the record, and you cannot take off the fact that it will happen or it has happened. Okay? So whatever it is, just calm down, look at it in a better way. Look at it that someone who is supposed to be a leader do not have to discriminate. You don't have, if you have that discriminating spirit, you are not qualified, because you will see black, blue, green, and every color all the days you stay as a president. So you keep hating. There's no amount of pretend that will make him now to love what he hates. That is the truth. I am from Nigeria. He called Nigeria a shit pothole country. Can you imagine that kind of word? And here, Nigerians are the people contributing to the growth of the economy. Okay? Nigerians are the, if you see the positions they attend, most of the hospitals, you see different doctors. During the COVID, how many Nigerians are heading in the research, headed the research for COVID-19? How many Nigerians in America? How many Nigerians in America are the people who are saving even them? Okay, so there is no need for discrimination. So I will go back to one write-up. That is, let me show you. Okay, this person claims to be from Ghana. He said it's Edward Mafo. He said a president controlling immigration is not wrong. A president controlling immigration should be on a policies that are being signed. Okay, yes, a president controlling immigration, I agree with you, is not wrong, but they have policies, they have ways that immigrant. I have already settled your question or your topic here. He said come in legally. When you are in illegally, do you know what is happening here? If you can come in when he emerges, if it is uh, naturally, I don't know who will win the election. Anybody can, win, but I hope you will come in to see it yourself, that people who were here, we are not giving a kind of regard on what matters to them. It was practically on begging. It was practically that the people who entered legally, the office were locked because it was not necessary for him. Can you be in that situation that you will not have anything to do, and you are hungry and you don't have any paper to work, and you are here legally? That is what I'm talking about. And then you say you cannot be open to the whole world forever. As yourself, how many people from Ghana and Nigeria alone apply to US? The entire country wants to leave. The entire country cannot leave. Let me tell you, both Ghana and Nigeria, you are talking about Ghana, talk about your own country. My own country, Nigeria, many people want to leave because of the bad government. In Ghana, I know people want a better life too. Not only Ghana and Nigeria, there are many countries who want to enter. The Mexican borders, that is where this problem is coming from. I know you may not know. Nigerians and Ghanaians can only apply. They keep applying until any one of them gets it, which is very difficult for them to get. The people you are seeing here are Hispanics, Mexicans. Go to any of their facilities, in fact, any place at all. The people cleaning my compound here, those are the people. They are in, like you cannot count them, not even the people you're mentioning. So forget about Ghana and Nigeria. They apply. If they get it, some of them have the money to send their children to school here, and after which they want to stay, they stay. See, that is why it is number one country. It is the ability to accept people and continue expanding their economy, their infrastructure. They need manpower, they need mechanical power, they need intellectual powers. And then you said immigration is not the only subject. Yes, immigration is not the only subject. There are so many subjects. You mentioned about economy. See, the wars happening, you talk about the war. Biden is not the cause of the war of America. Do you know when America started fighting? America has started fighting since as your forefathers, who Americans are, they eat war. In fact, if Biden is not a president, even though it is Trump that is a president, he cannot stop the war, except he is going to bribe, and Americans do not like bribing. They want peace, they want to analyze it. Do you know why the Russian and Ukraine war is still happening? They don't want Russians to be close to them. You know why? Russians are warmongers just like them. So these two powers cannot be close. You don't even know what is happening. Americans love war. That is why they spend trillions of dollars in their soldiers. Everywhere they have their camp, because it is not even Biden that initiated their warism or war whatever, their war lives. It is what America is. America fights. They fight. If they want to get you out of that Ghana, they will bring fight, and you will run out of the Ghana for them. They will claim it. In fact, some blacks are also racist. They don't even want Ghanaians near them. They feel that Nigerians, Ghanaians, Kenyans coming, they are taking They are right too. See, let me tell you, the word racist, the word racist, it is real. It is real. You go to a place here in America, you see someone, you will greet that person, the person won't answer you. I know it's their right, they don't answer, but I tell you, you will know how people feel. You look at what is happening. Until you are here, you will know what is happening, okay? So don't even say it's not this. It's even them themselves who here knows people who are and people who are not. There are some states in America you will go as a black person. When you come to buy food, nobody will serve you food. Those people are in existence, and those are the people that vote for Trump, and they will continue voting for him because he knows he supports them. Do you know the group he supports? The last debate before the election, did you watch the debate? The group do not like black, and they come out to open to say it. And the question is, will you resist them? He never answered. So what are we talking about? So I think I have answered these questions the little way I can, still on letting you know that it will not be a good thing for somebody like that to be a president. See, some of them will not like the fact that a black man is in good position, a black man wants to do well, but they don't say it. They keep away. I don't like you, I don't like you, they keep away. And you, the black person, the person of color, will know, oh, this person doesn't like you. You just mind your business. Even at place of work, mind your business. Okay? But when they come openly to say it, you should be afraid. I want to thank you for watching this reaction. Thank you for watching my, things I have said about it. And also thank you for forgiving Biden for not doing well in the debate and giving him another chance to do well, to be a president for the betterment of America and for the world as a whole. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Until I see you in my next one. Bye.